Alrighty everybody, welcome back. We are here in game number 2. It was Orange Esports who took game number 1 in a convincing Mushi Shadow Fiend kind of fashion. The Phantom Lancer was defeated. It didn't really come to much fruition for Neolution.int International. Had to sort of throw in the towel around the 27-28 minute mark. Here they are in game number 2. We're actually already well into the draft, guys. I do apologize, I had to sort something out in between games, but we've caught the end of this draft. We can see what the two teams are up to here. Orange Neolution.int trying to secure themselves a 2-0 win. Neolution International trying to take this to a game 3 decider. And so we'll have to look to see whether or not Orange Esports have what it takes to prevent that. We are going to be looking at, well, Orange with the first pick. They're playing over on the die side. They first picked the Nyx Assassin once again, so we'll maybe see Net playing again, or possibly hand it over to Extinct. Mag and Keeper of the Light gets picked up by the Radiant side, by the Neolution.int side. And then we have a Rubik Night Stalker. So a Night Stalker comes into play here, something we haven't seen all that much of in this tournament, as well as just as of late with the recent picks and trends, but good to see it back coming into play here. I like this Luna pickup for
10 seconds.
A lot of carries get banned out here. No carries banned out by Neolution. That's the curious thing. It was obvious that they needed a hero, some kind of a carry hero from Mushi. They had the Shadow Fiend last game. They could easily fit in the Shadow Fiend again, but they want to go more aggressive. They get Luna. We'll see Luna played as a carry. That's your tri-lane. Rubik, Nyx, and Luna. Then you've got your Night Stalker mid. They need some kind of an offlaner now. Or possibly they go offensive trialing again. They could look to go offensive trial and have Luna played as a solo. Luna can solo the safe lane. Mushi did it last game with the safe lane solo SF. They can do a similar thing here with the Luna and go offensive trialing with Rubik, Nyx Assassin, and one more. Something for KYXY. Even Brewmaster still in the pool here. So if they really want to go Brewmaster, they can. And Neolution.int, they grab themselves a DK. So we're going to be seeing most likely a farming DK. And this is as a result of PL, Void, Anti-Mage, all these sort of go-to carry heroes banned out, as well as Lone Joe and Life. So look at these 5 bans coming out from Orange. All 5 on hard carries. 5 hard carries taken out, and basically the 5 top hard carries in the current metagame. Maybe you could argue that Luna should be in there. But really, basically, these are the 5 strongest hard carries, and it's basically really limited what Neolution can do with these picks as a result. Now, they've been heavily limited in what could be picked up here as their carry here. So they go for the DK. Bounty Hunter is going to be the offlaner for Orange.
Radiant team
Most likely handled by KYXY. And so we'll see the last pick now coming out from Neolution International. What is it going to be? What is going to be the last pick here? They've got, well, DK potential solo mid. That's how the Pinoys used to run it. And the Clockwork last pick, well, that spoils things. It's going to be Clockwork in the off lane, Mag at the mid lane, and DK played as a safe lane carry, I imagine. Ninja Boogie, yep, DK.
to pick.
The American flag bearer. Ninja Boogie going to grab himself that DK. And so we'll see what's going to be the go-to here for these two players. We'll pop ourselves into this game now. Our last series of today here. Our third place decided between Neolution International and Orange Esports. Apparently it's KYXY's birthday, so a big happy birthday to him. I do wish him all the best. Although I'm not sure if this is trolling coming out from Neolution or not. every day it's his birthday apparently. KYXY, a very friendly guy. One of my favorite experiences last year when I was at SMM was when I met KYXY. Like, he came up to me and, like, I kind of recognized him. I knew it was him, and he was with his girlfriend, and him and his girlfriend had these like matching stripy T-shirts on. It was like these kind of, not really Where's Waldo kind of stripes, but I can't remember what color. I think it was like these green and white stripes or something, but they were in these matching shirts and outfits, and it was just like the cutest thing ever. Like, this really kind of shy, awkward Asian guy at KYXY with his, I think his girlfriend was from Thailand, and they were in these matching outfits, and it was absolutely hilarious. I don't mean that in a mean way at all. It was actually like really cute to see. That was one of my favorite SMM experiences, as random as that is. And so we'll see. People hear me. I think you guys should be able to hear me. Yep, my mic's on, so you guys should be able to hear me now, okay? And so we'll hop ourselves in this game. It's going to be in Orange Esports. Over on the Dire side, we've got KYXY playing the offlane Bounty Hunter, Speak of the Devil. We've got Ohio playing the mid lane Night Stalker, and then we've got your Trial at top. Net on the Nyx Assassin, Extinct playing the Rubik, and then Mushi. He's playing the Luna. Over on the Radiant side, it's Ninja Boogie, the American player, playing the DK. Sand King in the hands of Yan. Keeper of the Light being played by Hachiko. Mag at the mid lane played by Blah, the solo mid plane. And then finally in the off lane, it's Lei playing that Clockwork. So he'll be handling that off lane now. Nyx doing some early warding near this mid lane. Radiant team doesn't look like they have any vision of either rune just yet. Got the one lane ward here. We're looking probably to put a ward. Yep, Keeper of the Light going to be looking maybe to put a ward here to help Mag with some runes. Right off the bat, it's going to be that 1v1 mid matchup. Night Stalker as well as Mag. Both heroes going to be rushing that bottom. Bounty Hunter, he's managed to creep skip. Grab himself a creep wave to bring to his own tower. And so we'll look to see how this works out for him at this bottom lane. Keeper Light will come in for a bit of harass here. Oh, I was about to say, no need to Shadow Walk. If you Shadow Walk, the creep wave goes back. You want to be able to bring this all the way. This KYXY zigzag and doing a bit of a... This is what you got to do when you're running away from a crocodile. If you're ever being chased by a crocodile, guys, don't run in a straight line. Crocodiles will kill you if you run in a straight line. They're pretty damn fast. They're faster than you can run, well, especially over a long distance. But what they can't do is run in a zigzaggy line. They're really bad at turning. So you have to sort of zigzag if you're running away from a crocodile. That is your important life lesson of today. Although, the better life lesson is to never put yourself in a position where you're running away from a crocodile for dear life. If you're in a position where you're doing that, you're probably a fucking idiot. And when I say that, every offense is intended. A higher at the mid lane. He's got himself seven early creep kills here to Mags. Well, Mag with 7 as well. So they're trading farm in the mid lane pretty reasonably. Oh, top lane KYXY getting harassed behind the tower. Really aggressive place for a Sentry Ward here in the lane. There's that Keeper of the Light, level 1 still here. This is the problem for the Radiant team. Their support's spending a lot of time harassing this Bounty Hunter out of lane, but they're still level 1. They're really under-leveled. Regen Rune tries to lead for the Sand King. Sand King actually will get all his mana back up, and they're going to try to get this Keeper of the Light. I think they should get this. When the next Void's back up, this will be dead. Keeper of the Light. Night Stalker! You had him! They had that kill, I thought. One more Void with a Bounty Hunter auto attack. That should have been a kill. Doesn't actually go for it. Bounty Hunter will maybe pop out of Invis in just a second. It's about to wear off. Get that bonus damage. Oh, I think he actually missed getting the bonus damage there. Night Stalker's back mid. I'm really surprised the high didn't go for that. It's a level 2 Void. Should have been enough damage. Bottom lane, we've got DK still free farming away. He's up to 18 creeps, so trading free farm with Luna at the top lane. Although Luna slightly behind there. Has been spending more time last inning under his own tower, Mushi. That causes him a couple issues. Also, Clockwork has been doing a lot of good work disrupting the creep equilibrium. He's been basically using cogs to trap creeps, try and have the lane push out. He's used up all his mana to do so, but he's got himself up to level 2.5, so decent achievement for him. In bottom lane, KYXY needs to get out of that Sentry Ward range, doesn't succeed in doing so. Flame Breath, even with just the 1 point. Very interesting build. DK goes for 2 in the Dragon Tail. I think he wanted to go for a carry build, and then suddenly it's like, man, I don't want to go Breath of Fire. I want to go pure carry with stun and passive. But he's quickly like, man, I got to get this 1 point in Dragon Breath just for this skill. And he does get it. He takes down KYXY at bottom. The Sentry Ward. He was so close to getting out of range of that Sentry Ward. Flame Breath came. The Breath of Fire came in just in time. And what's it going to be at level 5 now? Does he go for another point in the Breath of Fire? Does he go for something else? I'm really curious to see this. And 3.5 minute Midas. He's going for more in the Breath of Fire, so he's going for the heavier nuking build. When you've got a Keeper of the Light, it seems almost foolish not to go this build. I'm actually surprised he got 2 in the stun. It doesn't scale well. It's an extra 0.25 seconds of stun and 25 damage for a skill point. Compare that to Breath of Fire, you get an extra 70 damage with Breath of Fire if you level that to level 3. 70 damage compared to 25 damage, and the stun, well, 0.25 seconds is very, very small difference here. Breath of Fire, also a great farming skill, so definitely the more likely skill to be using. There we go, Midas right off the bat. Ninja Boogie going all out with the farm on his DK here. Maybe we see a similar thing. Do we see Mushi going for a Midas of his own? He will be looking for some Tranquil Boots here. Imagine, well, missing some CS under his tower. This is the issue here. With these supports using a lot of these pulls here, making it being slightly more difficult for him to farm. Oh! Bounty Hunter got spotted here, I believe, but there's nothing they can do. Sentries and Dust have all been used up. Sand King, not going to go for a stun here. Just a level 1 Burrow Strike. Wouldn't have really achieved a whole lot except wasted some time in mana, but they were swinging towards the mid lane. Trying to put some pressure on a High, who's doing some bottle throwing, it looks like, of his own. Up against the Mag, who is now level 6. Mag waiting for his ball to come back. He'll need to have that extra HP and mana to use an RP here. Bottom lane, the Boogie. Just trying to get this tier 1 tower. He's tipped away and done quite a solid amount of damage of this. This level 1 corrosive attack, the poison damage, it does damage over time. So he hits the tower every couple of seconds, and And that does extra damage. You can see it just taking, it's like 20 damage every couple of seconds. And this is going to get down to deny range here. Bounty Hunter's going to try and time this deny. Meanwhile, top lane Orange saying to push themselves.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Looks like DK will be able to get this. Glyph gets popped. I don't see Bounty Hunter. Oh, he's going to go. He's going to try and time this. Can he get it? Can he get it? Nope. Too late. Radiant team gets it. Top lane, meanwhile, there's another kill going away. This time it goes to Orange Esports. Luna gets the kill here. They may look for more. They may look for this Neolution beam. Going to get a mini stun off. Sankin goes in with a Burrow Strike. Illuminate to follow things up. Mushi taking a ton of damage here. One more right click on minion. Is it going to come? He's not going to find it. Mushi, tower. Tower. Oh, it finds him. It just managed to reach him in time. It couldn't find a new target. There was no creeps in range. The creep wave came in just half a second later. If that creep wave arrived a bit sooner, that tower wouldn't have been there. Although I think Sanking was there to get the kill. And Orange, they've overextended a bit. They lost Rubik as well. Ohio on the run now. They also have Net get caught out. He gets brought down by the Mag. Mag with a double kill. Great fight going the way of the Neolution Esports side. The international team, that is. Both of these being a Neolution Esports team, but the international one get off to a good start here. 4 kills to 1 up. They keep Keeper of the Light alive as well. Ninja Boogie at the bottom lane now on the run. He's being ganked up. He's got no TP scroll, so he can just lead with the Void. DK may look to turn around and try and fight this Bounty Hunter, but he's just got to run here. Unless we see some TPs in, it should be his death. Another Void will seal his fate. There we go. Ohio gets the kill. Down goes Ninja Boogie, and that's a big key kill for them. DK was getting very big. Level 8. It's a lot of golden XP going the way of this Dire team. It gets Bounty Hunter up to level 5. Ohio, he's up to level 6 now. We'll be getting close to level 7. That minus XP helping out the Orange team there, as that kill gives them even more for it. TP coming in the mid lane. Net, he wants to get some more levels and XP of his own, but right now he's just giving the lane back to Ohio. Those two can't really get kills here at mid lane. Not up against, well, a Mag with ultimate level 7. Sanking about to, both these heroes about to hit level 8, level 4, level 5. So level 3 Burrow Strike coming in, level 3 Skewer. Meanwhile, top lane, you've got Clockwork up to level 4. Extinct, hoping that he pokes his head out a bit too far. And they're going to go for this kill here. Telekinesis, is there an Eclipse? Yes, there is. That'll bring him down. Didn't even need that Lucian beam, but it's mid lane. They brought down the Nyx Assassin. RP being used there. Ohio now trying to bring down Sandking. He's already used Sandstorm, unfortunately. Is there mana for a Void? There is, but it looks like Ohio decides not to chase this. He's got no mana. He's got no... Well, he's got mana, sorry. He's got no HP. No more bottle charges to heal himself up, and Mag is still chasing him. There's another Shockwave, but he's going to need 2 more. He's only going to hit 1 more, and Nightstalker with the superior movement speed, so... Looks like Orange going to use this opening to take down the tier 1 at top. That gives Mushi enough gold for his Drum of Endurance, which it does look like he's going to get with his Bracer, unless we're just looking at Bracer and then picks up something like a straight Manta style, picks up his Yasha, goes for his BKB. BKB definitely going to be needed this game when you're up against the Sand King, Keeper of the Light. DK, lots of stuns, lots of disables on the playing field. And now Ahai going to rotate him. He found a regen rune. Are you kidding me? He was so low, he was out of mana, out of bottle charges, and he finds himself a regen rune now. And he's going to get ganking, he's going to get active, he's going to look for this DK here. They need to save the Shuriken here for the potential TP up in the DK. There's actually going to be a counter TP from Mag. Mag is no RP up, but he's got a Skewer and Shockwave, and it looks like, well, forces a TP, also forces, well, 4 heroes at the bottom lane, so this is worthwhile. This is good movement from the Nightstalker. Even though he doesn't get kills, he forces 4 heroes to come bottom to protect this DK. As a result, well, Orange Esports can look to push down the mid lane, can look to really put on some pressure here. And they may be able to get themselves another tower, because, well, Neolution.int, they're still at this bottom lane with 4 heroes. And there's no tier 1 tower for them to push, so they can't counter push unless they go all up for tier 2. And by then, Orange have taken the tier 1 and potentially can come back to defend. Ohio now on the sidelines here. He's up to level 7, so he's got that maxed up Void. He's being pinged, though. Radiant Ward spots him out here, and he's going to be coming in. He's going to find Mag here. Mag no RP for about 15 seconds. Tracking the Shuriken goes down, Keeper of the Light. Illuminate being burst down, needs to dodge it, doesn't seem to, so going to come his way back in. Can he snipe this? He needs to invis immediately. DK's done. It's already being used elsewhere. It's being used on Ohio. Ohio now on 2 HP. The poison damage is not fatal. Shockwave gonna reach. Just. Magnus hits Ohio with the Shockwave. He tried to sidestep it. He should have just looked to outrun it, but he sort of retreated for a second, then he was running away, then he's like, wait, I want to go up this ramp, and he's like, wait, no, I can't get there. There's a Shockwave. Then he quickly realized, oh crap, I'm in range for a Shockwave. He tried to sidestep, but it was too late. Mushi gets a tier 1 at mid. Mushi now up to 2.7k gold, not looking like he's going for a Drum of Endurance. In typical Mushi fashion, I talked about this earlier today when we were casting Fall Love. As soon as the Shadow Fiend for Fall Love got 1k gold, he bought his Ogre Club. Mushi, sitting on 2.8k gold, hasn't bought his Yasha, hasn't bought an Ogre Club if he's going for a BKB. Whatever he's going for, there's a piece he can look to buy, whether it's an Ogre Club for his BKB, he could buy his Yasha, he could buy his drums, and he picks up the drums. This is a very Mushi thing. Save 3k gold and then buy your drum then, when he could have bought it some time ago. It's one of the very frustrating things about casting Mushi play. He plays so well in lane. He's one of the best players in the laning stage. His mechanics is absolutely amazing, but he's just, it seems like he's almost lazy when it comes to buying items. He's not as fast or just not as comfortable with buying items as he'd like, so as a result, well, he saves up all this unnecessary gold when having that drum of endurance like 3-4 minutes ago would have helped him and his team out a lot. But Orange Esports, they're the team up 1 game to nothing. This game, Neolution.int have to find a way to bounce back. They've got the treads minus DK up to level 9, and well, it's dead even on gold, and XP slightly in the favor of the raiding team. They've got the 2-kill lead. We'll see DK pop his ultimate at bottom lane, just to help him get a bit of farm here. Gets chakred up, gets himself some more mana, so their dire team Orange should know. Keep it light sitting near that bottom lane. They're going to rotate and once again walk right past an observer ward. Should see some pings come out here. They'll see Extinct as well, and well, Night Stalker, he hasn't been pinged. He's going to catch some of these heroes by surprise. Bounty Hunter, meanwhile, looks like he takes out Clockwork. Clockwork goes down to the Nyx Assassin as well as the Bounty Hunter at top lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, they bring down the Sand King. I shouldn't have turned my head away to see what happened top. They get 2 Orange Esports. They even things up on kills, and this will be the XP back to even, and gold, I think, slightly in the favor of Orange. They're up by 1k gold now, and the XP slightly in their favor as well. Neolution.int had a good start, but things now starting to crumble a bit. They need to be careful with this, and it looks like we're going to see, well, the snowball effect start to happen. Get a couple kills, follow up with some towers. First Orange get the tier 1 top, then they move to the tier 1 mid. Now they're going to go for this tier 2 at top. They need a creep wave though. Comes in now, Mushi. Don't take too much tower damage. Hook shot going in from the Clockwork. He's got Bounty Hunter. I think that's actually in tower range. There's a Shadow Walk in just a second, but Clockwork, I think, unnecessarily taking so much damage. In from the side comes a higher. Rubik executes the kill, and Sand King as Epicenter doesn't achieve anything at all. Cancelled and, well, dealt with very well by Orange Esports. Extinct from behind. Looks like he was the one who sniped the Clockwork with a Fade Bolt. He's up to, no, he sniped him with a Shockwave. I was about to say, it looked like Shockwave got the kill there. I'm like, wait a second, that can't be a Shockwave kill. Mag is on the Radiant team, but it was actually a stolen Shockwave from Rubik that came in from behind and got the kill on that Clockwork. I was definitely confused for a second. I'm like, okay, Shockwave from the Mag. Not sure that's what killed Clockwork. Something else must have killed him, but no, it was a stolen Shockwave. Alright, for those of you getting some video lag, guys, let me see if I can try and fix it. It seems to be I'm dropping a few frames right now. I think it should be fixed up now. I dropped a few frames, but it seems to have stopped. Let me try and see now. Should be slightly better now. Oh, top lane. They want this DK. Net vendetted up. Impale to follow Shockwave as well. Telekinesis. Eclipse even being used. I think they needed that just to make sure Net didn't get counter gank. And here comes Yan. Mentioned counter gank. He's the one going for it. Net. I don't know how long you want to stay in those trees there. If they find you, there's no hiding. And Clockwork Rockets, they will find you. They can get that vision. If they're going to see some more Arcane Boots on Extinct, maybe. He hasn't got quite good enough gold for him. As bottom lane, Ahio starts getting building on his BKB. KYXY now with a bracer of his own. We'll see if he builds another drum or maybe just gets to work on a BKB of his. And we're not looking at the Arcane Boots, we're looking at Urn of Shadows being picked up by Extinct here with his gold. Bottom lane, Bounty Hunter going to find this Clockwork here. May just look to drop a track. Yep, tracks and runs. They want to go for this tier 1 tower, and having vision of the Clockwork will definitely help things out here. And DK, he's caught in no man's land. TP's coming in. It's Mag TPing in first. This will be key if they want to make sure that nothing happens, and immediately Orange back off. They know that RP coming in is so dangerous. Hook shot. Who's it found? It's going to be fine at the... finds a Bounty Hunter. I don't think the Cogs actually gets him. Another track gets dropped, and Clockwork out of mana. Bounty Hunter lower mana, but still with a bit here. We'll have enough for one more track soon. 60 mana. He needs another 10. And he Shadow walked up. We'll be looking to scout things out here. Sentry Ward. Looking for a DK stun, but he's not going to find it. He gets slowed by the mana, by the Void coming out from higher. Mag looking for an RP, but he's silenced up. That silence is going to prevent him from getting off an RP that he would have liked. He didn't last all that long. He's going to Blink Dagger now as well. Mag blinking. Trying to find an RP. Just going to catch at Ahio here. There's your RP. Ahio as well as Net both caught inside of it. Luna coming in. No Eclipse on cooldown. BKB being built by Mushi. It's not there yet. Luna as well as Nyx Assassin help bring down the Mag. Bounty Hunter brings down the Sand King on the sidelines. And, well, 2-for-1 trade. They bring down the Night Stalker, but it's at the cost of the Mag and the Sand King. They also hold their tier 1 tower, but it's very costly, and it doesn't look like Orange are done. They want more. They want to keep going. Bounty Hunter out of mana, but he's keeping vision up. Track onto the Clockwork. And can they bring down more? X-Think is looking. He's searching, and oh my gosh, he's stolen RP. He's out of mana though. The cogs from the Clockwork cut his mana down, so now he's got no mana. He was looking to go in with an RP, and now he's caught out by a hook shot from Clockwork. Telekinesis is luckily there to help keep him alive. Luna now stunned up. DK quickly realizes he can't really fight this Illuminate, not going to hit anyone at this rate, unless Nyx decides to walk in with his Carapace, and it's actually going to be Keeper of the Light brought down. DK trying to find another stun now. He's got his Shadow Amulet. The Pinoy inside Ninja Boogie. He's going for the Shadow Blade DK. As Orange Esports find themselves a third kill this bottom lane with the Keeper of the Light, and possibly going to find more. Impel onto the Mag. Mag has a skewer, needs to use it soon. Will do so just in time, down to about 50 HP. Now starting to bottle up. Well, like a madman. He needs to heal himself up as soon as possible. Arcane Boots coming out. This is helping sustain Orange Esports. KYXY has been out of mana for so many times at bottom lane, but the Arcane Boots just keep on coming, and they bought enough time that Luna Ultimate is back up. RP still stolen, and Rubik is TPing back in with RP. He hasn't got a full stuff, hasn't got a blink, but would love to catch a hero or two out with it. Stun goes in, a high green put out. Illuminate catches a lot of heroes here. I think it's a level 3, maybe level 4 Illuminate. Nyx Assassin Invis, but he gets dusted up now. He's going to get brought down. Stewart should do enough damage. That finishes him off. No RP just yet from Rubik. He's really searching. The problem is he has to walk in. I think Neolution.int have realized what he's stolen. I think Clockwork with that Cogs last fight was like, okay, let's make sure he doesn't get an RP off. They've seen it. They're ready for it. Sentry Ward dewarding another Sentry Ward. And more Illuminate's bang coming in. It's just level 3 Illuminate. Only level 6 on the Keeper of the Light. Track goes in, and well, this could be the death of Keeper of the Light. Once they have vision of you, you can't Illuminate from safety. Hookshot coming in, trying to help keep this Keeper of the Light alive, but here's your Eclipse. It bought enough time. They get the Eclipse back online, and uh-oh, Sand King. He goes into Invis just in time. They're going to actually bring down Mushi. Mushi doesn't have his BKB up, and that's going to be able to bring him down. Ahayo, he snipes a Clockwork. Can he TP out here? Looks like with a skewer, maybe able to bring down... Nope, no skewer. He's going to get silenced up. Ahayo, he's got a Void. He makes it bring down Blat. No, he doesn't. Skewer just in time. Meanwhile, on the sidelines here, Nyx Assassin trying to turn things around, or at least save his own soul. Bounty Hunter Invis. Constant aggression coming out from both these two teams. This is Southeast Asian Dota, man. Constant aggression. I feel like we've been watching a 5-minute team fight here in the bottom lane. Never-ending team fight here between Orange Esports and Neolution.int at the bottom lane. And it seems to be Orange getting the better of things. Even with Luna and Nightstalker dying there, they're slowing down the item progression, the farm on this Radiant side. Keeper Light going down as well. He's still level 6. DK has got himself a Shadow Blade now, up to level 12 as well. We're seeing Neolution.int fall behind by 3k gold, as well as about 3k XP. Slight jump going their way after those last couple kills here. But Luna now with the BKB decides to go top here. I think Mushi's had enough fight. He's like, ah, guys, I've got to farm. This creep's up there. I'm not really reaching my quota. 100 CS at 18 minutes is just not satisfactory when you're Mushi. So he's going to find that empty lane. Needs to be careful because Mag has a blink and maybe looking for a pick-off. Bounty Hunter going to scout things out. So making sure things are safe here for Mushi, the top lane. He'll see this Mag. Possibly even look to maybe going for a kill. I think he's seen him. Look to drop this track. Shadow. Oh, it's an Invis rune actually. Goes in. Shadow Walk. Track. Lucent Beam. They get him down really nice and low. So now Mushi should be safe here with Mag already this low. Not to mention having vision of the Mag. If he looks to come in with TP support for a Blink RP or a Blink Skewer, Mushi will see it coming. Mag forced to use all those bottle charges just to heal himself back up. And now, well, Orange, once again, looking to keep this siege at the bottom lane going. Keep the light still there. Sentry Ward still all over this bottom lane. Such a key thing to have. And Mushi will. Vision still on this Mag. And the thing is, he knows both Mag and DK are coming top. They even ping the DK. Bounty Hunter's going to be here with some more track vision maybe in just a second, but Mushi decides to back things off, knowing that DK as well as Mag are on the way. They know Mag is Shadow Blade. They saw the DK because Mag was tracked up and DK walked too close. He gives like a circle of vision around him. And as a result, DK was inside that circle. They saw the DK moving to the top lane, so DK getting some bonus damage from a Mag in power, which is now level 2. And uh-oh, DK caught out, tracked. There's no Shadow Blade to safety now. Brought down. Eclipse even being used here. Eclipse hitting mostly the creep wave here. But they're going to transition into a tier 2 Mag. He's got a Blink RP. Can we see a DK buyback? No, no gold for it. He's walked the Yoga Club. A Blink RP could have been what the doctor ordered, but I think Orange realized it's not going to be safe to push here. It's bottom lane where they want to fight. They're going to bring down Keeper Light and take the tier 1 bottom. Mushi TP's down there. I think they realized with a 3v4 push at top lane would have been risky. They push into a Mag and SK ultis. That could have brought down more Mushi as well as potentially more heroes. And Mushi takes the safer options, goes bottom, Finds himself some more creeps. Helps bring down the tower, though. It's actually Night Stalker who picks up. Night Stalker probably needs the gold more at this point, with his BKB not quite finished. And mid lane, KYXY. Just going to do some more scouting here. Hit track. Also, drops a Shuriken Toss for some additional damage here. Pretty low on mana, though, so he does need to be a bit careful here. He needs to maybe look to regroup with Nyx Assassin, who does have those arcane boots. Oh, he's actually just going to TP home, so he picks up maybe an Ogre Club, starts building his BKB. He's got enough gold for it now, so yep, we'll see the makings of his BKB. Not pulling a Mushi, not looking to save up 3k gold before buying his Ogre Club. Buys it right away. There's Extinct now. He's got his arcane boots after going for that urn, and BKB coming slowly on Night Stalker. Still needs that recipe. Still needs about 900, 850 gold. Rockets go flying out. That's going to scatter higher, so immediately just has to leave that little vantage point of his. And Shadowblade DK looking to start venturing in, but I think, yep, got spotted by an Observer Ward. They know it's coming. Observer Ward is there. It also spots Extinct. Needs to be careful. There's a sentry. They get the telekinesis off. We'll see a Void as well as a Silence go down on DK, who doesn't have that BKB. Now Clockwork hookshot hits Mushi. BKB immediately popped, and there's nothing Clockwork can do here about this. Luckily, there's Eclipse on cooldown. Only Lucent Beams are in this fight, but DK taking too much damage. He's tracked up. He's going to be brought down, but Mag RP may just save the day. Can Rubik seal it? Nope. Spell still on cooldown. Not going to get the seal. He's got Breath of Fire instead, so it does have some decent damage here, but they've already lost Night Stalker, and fighting at nighttime without this Night Stalker is slightly harder, but Lucent Beam and the Lunar damage is doing some decent work here. They brought down DK and Mag. 2 buybacks now from the Radiant team. As the counter gank is now on Neolution.int. Need to make something happen here, especially with these 2 buybacks being used. Both DK as well as Mag buying back, and they're going to do so to bring down Bounty Hunter as well as Nyx Assassin. So they get themselves a couple of kills here, but it's still a very costly couple of kills. Mushi survives. He's got his Yasha up. He's looking towards that Manta style. And it's, well, it's going to be at the cost of more DK getting towards that BKB, I guess. Do you get one? Yeah, he got 2 of those kills, so he bought back and got 2 kills. So he does make up for the gold loss. He spends 700 gold, gets back probably about 600-700 gold from the kills. Not to mention he catches up in farm. He'd be dead still now, not farming and pushing out these lanes. So he definitely makes up for it, not to mention the XP he gets. So a good buyback from the DK. Mag, well, his buyback probably slightly less necessary, but at this point he's got his Blink, he's got his Core Iron, and oh, DK. Can't afford to be getting picked off here. Shuriken on cooldown. No Void going to be coming. They use both their disables, unfortunately, but Keeper of the Light not going to be so fortunate. He gets caught out. Blinding Light not going to help him much. As mid lane, Yan gets found. Impaled, Telekinesis. They chain this disabled well enough. Wasn't perfect, but it was well enough. And Burrow Strike actually... No, Sandstorm stalling. I think it was looking for a Burrow Strike steal. Extinct, well, use that to farm. There we go. Not every day you see a Sandstorming Rubik waving around in the invis. He'll look to steal something better. Burrow Strike, I talk about this every time I see a Sand King in a Rubik game. Burrow Strike just one of the best skills to steal as a Rubik. It's not an ultimate, but it's so spammable. It's an AoE stun. It's an escape spell as well. It's just such a good skill at level 4. And oh man, they just burst down the mag here. Clockwork going to come in too late. He saves the gem though. Just. Hero Clockwork goes Rambo in just to save that gem. Well, it looks like this tier 2 tower should take a fall now. Mag on the sidelines, and Orange know that he has no buyback. There's no way back into this fight for him. Ohio, is there a gem of his own up? They get vision of the Keeper Light. They're just going to try to burst him down in his own base, maybe. Or at least force him back to Founder Heal. And the problem is now he can't spam Illuminate. If you want to defend it, it gets a whole lot harder now without Keeper of the Light able to do much. He's forced to go heal, but it looks like Orange is not going to try and force the issue just yet. Night Stalker, is that BKB? I think it should be. Yep, BKB coming on Night Stalker. DK going for a push at top lane. They need some vision here. He's got no mana for a Shadow Blade. Oh, DK, no mana for a Shadow Blade. He's got a Magic Wand as well as a TP. That's what he needs to look to do. He needs to try and time this, but, well, Bounty Hunter knows what's up. He's saving his Shuriken. He'll use it now, and, well, I don't think a Wand and TP is going to save you at this point. Bounty Hunter gets another kill, a track kill at that. Gets himself closer to his BKB. 800 gold, and we'll be seeing the 3rd BKB over on this dire side. Night Stalker Luna as well as the Bounty Hunter. Getting closer and closer to it. Level 12 now on KYXY. So he's going to now venture towards this mid lane. They do have that gem. It's back on the mag now. That'll be useful for him. As bottom lane. They're going to go diving in for this tier 2, and nothing really... Well, I say nothing they can do. They're looking to make a play. Here comes Mag. There's Dire Vision, though. They've got the Observer on the high ground up here. So they see what's coming. Earn up on Mushi. He'll himself back up, but he'll look to go back and do some more chip damage. Illuminate. Oh, actually hits Mushi. Need to be standing a bit higher up there, but it looks like he doesn't really care. Rocket needs to be careful. Hook shot back up. Mushi's got a BKB, so if he gets hooked, he can immediately pop that. And it looks like the Radiant team decide not to make a go for it. Now they go for Roshan, it looks like. They take the tier 2s, they go for Roche. The tier 2 at top still standing, but they're not really in a position to push it. I think they'll look to take Roshan. Mushi will maybe TP top. Nope, Nick's TP top. He's going to farm that top lane. He's got a Dagon up. And then they look to go for a game-ending push. But I don't see any reason for them to not take Aegis. Sure, it's great to keep on ganking and being aggressive, but right now they'd love to get themselves an Aegis, I imagine. But they're not going to go for it just yet. Track onto the clockwork, and oh, he pings this. He says there's a ward here, but he doesn't want to de-ward it now. Mag was in vision there, but if he went to de-ward it, he would have been initiated on it. Nope, Orange, they decided to go for the tier 2, not Roshan. They were in a position in sort of around here where they could have gone into the pit, but they decided they want to keep pressure up rather than give time for this Radiant team to farm, especially considering DK still hasn't got his BKB. They want to push while DK is A, not level 16, and B, more importantly, doesn't have a BKB up, and both those two things coming very soon. And Orange Esports know that, so they'll take a tier 2 tower with relative ease. The question is, do they look to push and go high ground to the tier 3s, knowing that DK has no BKB or level 16 just yet, or he's got 16 just now. Not to mention that BKB will be up, so Orange don't realize this. Oh, and could they actually even get a kill? They may find a pick off. Track. He's got no buyback. He's just put his BKB. His BKB is flying out, but it's not going to be here in time. No escape for you, DK. Unfortunately, this could mean a push coming down the mid lane. With DK on the sidelines, they don't even have to go for Roshan. They can just go for an all-out push, although they may take the safer route, and it looks like they're doing that. They're going to go into the Roshan pit. They say, hey, we killed a DK, it's 4v5, let's use this to Roshan rather than use it to go push high ground. Pushing high ground into rocket spam, illuminate spam, shockwave spam, all these long-range nukes, it's really difficult. Sanking with no blink dagger, nowhere even near it. Hasn't even got his arcane boots up. I imagine at this point you don't even consider arcane boots, you just want straight blink dagger. Blink dagger with some braces after you get the blink dagger for stats. And Roshan should drop pretty easily. Eagle Song gets picked up, so not even looking at a completed man style. We'll be seeing a butterfly from Mushi. And he'll have that after this Roshan kill, especially if he gets it. Nope, I think a higher actually timed that last hit. Vlad's up on a higher, so he's going for some strong auras for his team now. The plus armor, the plus damage is there. And Mushi after this Ancient Camp will have that butterfly up with a second life as well on him. There we go, he's got enough gold for it. He should be bringing that out now. No reason, no need to save a buyback. And oh my gosh, top lane, Nyx Assassin takes out Sanking. Bottom lane is Bounty Hunter taking out Keeper of the Light. There's 2 kills going on, and I catch neither. That's a bit embarrassing. I don't really have much to say about that, but Keeper of the Light and Sanking sniped in the 2 off lanes. Nyx Assassin hunts 1, Bounty Hunter snipes another. Butterfly up on Mushi. It's the Mushi ore. I'm too in awe of Mushi's farm and play. I feel like you've got to watch him farm. And right now, these pickoffs are not helping Neolution.int. They're just getting caught out time and time again. The DK included, getting caught out in his own jungle. The support's now getting caught up in Orange Esports. It looks like they go for a bit of a push now. They don't even have to push. If they can keep getting pickoffs like this, they're in no rush to push and end the game. They know they're getting further and further ahead, and the gold graph, it agrees. Almost 20k gold lead at this point, about 18k for now. 16k as far as the XP goes, so things looking really good for Orange Esports. Extinct, 2k gold on him. He can look to get a Blink Dagger or 4-star. I imagine we look for a Blink Dagger here, maybe. Then if he steals an RP, he can use that Blink Dagger to get in great position. Even without a stolen RP, just having a Blink Dagger as an initiation tool is fantastic, and he does just that. So Blink on Nyx as well as Rubik. These 2 supports on the orange side are so rich. Nyx with a Blink initiation and a Dagger on top of it. So both supports with Blinks. All 3 carries with BKBs. Well, the 3 carries and core heroes are with BKBs, and then you've got mobility items on the 2 supports, and they're going to go high ground. Mushi taking a bit of damage from this tower here, but he's not too fast. He's got the Aegis should he need it. DK with a BKB ultimate is going to be sort of the only way they can defend this immediate BKB from Nightstalk and make sure he doesn't get stunned by this DK. Ahaya needs to be careful. He does not have the Aegis. He can't afford to just be going Rambo on top lane. KYXY as well needs to pop that BKB, needs to try and get out there. Mushi on the front, he's just going to pop his own BKB. DK, he's used through his BKB. In comes the Eclipse. It's doing tons of damage to the Neolution Esports side. They bring down Mag before Mag can even get off an ultimate. Bounty Hunter does get brought down eventually. Mag with a buyback now, but Sand King and Clockwork on the sidelines. Mushi at the front, he's going to get blasted by an Illuminate. One more nuke going to be needed to burst him down. In comes a blinking Nyx Assassin, takes out the DK. DK with no buyback. This could be the end of Neolution.int. With DK on the sidelines, Even with Mag ulti still there. And Mag not even going to get his ulti off. He buys back. He dies a second time without getting off his RP. Buyback now from the Night Stalker, and it looks like Orange going to look to seal the deal. 5 heroes on the sidelines. It looks like they've done it. Night Stalker as well as Bounty Hunter both just buyback just because they don't want to be missing out on this. Missing out on the fun in the enemy bases. Keep It Light respawns, as does Clockwork. But this could be trouble here. Keep It Light, Shuriken on cooldown. Not going to come in time. This will be Keep It Light staying alive here. Bottom Raxes will go down, and well, the one guy who never messes around, Mushi, straight to the mid lane, straight to the next set of Raxes. He wants mid as well, with DK and Mag both dead. Mag up in 20 seconds, DK a couple seconds longer. And then we're looking at a Blink RP as well as DK with a BKB of his own to help defend this. His ultimate's still on cooldown for a bit longer, but now with 2 sets of Raxes down, can all but say with almost certainty that Orange had this game. Nyx Assassin just going to suicide him for Keep It Alive. He's had enough of that Illuminate spam, and KYXY has enough of this Sand That's cute. He gets caught in the cogs and then blocked in. So there's a block here, and he gets boxed in. He can't actually move away from the tower range because of the boxing in. Really, really unlucky positioning, or possibly just good positioning coming out of the Clockwork. He just got too greedy under the Unfounded there. That was unfortunate for him, but for Mushi, he doesn't put himself in a position where he can get caught out by some bad luck. He's just looking to go finish off this game with the top lane. Unfortunately, there's a BKB DK trying to bring him down there, and you can't evade that Dragon Breath. That's going to bring him down. More buybacks coming. Rubik as well as Luna, both buyback. Nyx Assassin, all 5 heroes have bought back. Every buyback on this Dire side on cooldown. The only 3 heroes with buyback not on cooldown is DK, Clockwork, and Sand King. All 3 heroes have buyback though, and well, I think Ultra Kill is actually the call for DK. Comeback? Is it the Comeback King, Mr. Ninja Boogie? He's waving those American flags proud. If anyone can do it, it's an American. Coming back from the brink of defeat. Not a country known for giving up when things get tough and hard. And so they may look to get a T1 tower, their second tower of the game. KYXY would love to get a little cheeky denial from this. He missed the only tower that went down bottom lane. KYXY failed to deny. He was trying his hardest. The glyph timing was there. Uh-oh, Ninja Boogie. He's got no BKB, and there's a stun. A stolen Burrow Strike from the Rubik. Ninja Boogie, goodbye. No more for you, sir. And, right now, DK just with not enough farm. It's too little, too late. He's got buybacks, though. Mega Creeps, well, Mushi. Is that Mushi? Yeah, of course it's Mushi. But to say, why is, there's all these like fun kills and battles going on, and someone's taking Raxes. Of course it's going to be Mushi. Mr. Serious looks to end the game. DK, man, where's that buyback? He decides, oh, he buys his Crystallis instead. Clockwork has a buyback, but he's not using it. I'd love to see like all these heroes with buyback on cooldown. DK, if DK, Clockwork, and Sand King all buyback, that would have been all 10 heroes with buyback on cooldown. It'd be like we're watching some Chinese Dota with everyone like prioritizing buyback. Oh, Mag! He had a great skewer lined up. He was going to get maybe 2-3 heroes brought into his own fountain, but he got stunned mid-skewer. His skewer got cancelled and interrupted mid-skewer, and as a result, it's Orange Esports. Well, not really as a result of many other different things. Not that skewer. Orange Esports take the 3rd place decided. Orange Esports, they walk away with 5 Steel Series Sensei Mouses for their 3rd place win here in the Dotatalk League. Sponsored by Steel Series, sponsored as well by Heavy Arm, and hosted by Dotatalk. So check out Dotatalk for a fantastic effort holding this event. This has been the Dotatalk League. I've been Gods from Beyond the Summit. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm twitter.com/BDSGods. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks everyone for following my stream here. We'll be back with more live action this weekend, guys. We've got a ton of content. And when I say a ton of content, I mean like 5 or 6 different tournaments in Asia going on this weekend. We've got the GEST Dota 1, which I'll be casting. We've got the GMPGL Malaysia qualifier. We've got the G1 League qualifiers. We've got the We Play Dota 2 group stage. We've got all kinds of content this weekend, guys. So be sure to stay tuned to the Beyond the Summit streams. Beyond the Summit 1, Beyond the Summit 2, Beyond the Summit 3, 4, and 5. I think we're going to need like 6 channels to cover everything this weekend. But guys, we'll find a way to cover it all. Thanks everyone for tuning in. As said, follow myself. Also follow up Beyond the Summit on Twitter, twitter.com/Beyond the Summit. As we'll be bringing you heaps of cool Dota 2 action over the coming weekend as well as weeks to come. Our studio is getting closer and closer to becoming a reality, guys. So thanks everyone who supported that. As thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with more Dota 2 action.